Well, sorry about the delay. I put the stream on and then it went off, so I had to re-establish the connection. Hopefully we're working all right now. Yep, we seem to be on. Hello. Once again, we've got the usual quiz. Don't think I need to explain it anymore because you all kind of know how it works. Again, Helen's a bit busy at the moment. She'll probably join us in a bit. She has written some of the questions. We do have a mascot. I'll bring him in. It works on batteries, but there's no batteries in it, so I don't know what he sounds like yet. I'll have him running for next week, all being well. Okay, if everybody's ready, then we'll start with a question. Question number 1 for a guess. And these first questions are general knowledge, as usual. There's a couple based on the news, and then the rest will just make up as I go along. So, question number 1. The Royals, William and Kate, are to embark on a 3-day tour of the UK. What form of transport are they using? So, Prince William and Princess Kate, I guess she's called. I don't know really. Don't know that much about them, but they're doing a 3-day tour of the UK. What form of transport are they travelling on? Is it Princess Kate? I don't know. I guess so. Hi, John and Emma. So I'll repeat question number 1 again. The Royals, William and Kate, are to embark on a 3-day tour of the UK. What form of transport are they using? Moving on to question number 2. Dubbed the Thug Shot Tree, a sheriff's department in the US state of Alabama has come under fire over a Facebook photo showing a Christmas tree adorned with mugshots of what? So, sheriff's department in Alabama, they put a Christmas tree up. Instead of decorations, they put pictures on it. But pictures of who? Has the signal come again? I think there's a problem with the signal. No, we seem to be back. Move on to question number 3. The Christmas tree in London's Trafalgar Square is donated each year since 1947 by what country as a show of thanks for support during World War II? Which country donates the Christmas tree which appears in London's Trafalgar Square? Good. Signal's come back, which is excellent. So question number 3. The Christmas tree in London's Trafalgar Square. Each year it's donated by a country. This has happened since 1947. What country donates the tree? Another question, where's my boot?
He likes Rockies. He likes Rockies. I'll put the crisp in the Rocky out now, then remind me to do it in the morning.
Question number 4. What is the capital city of Finland? Yes, it is. Question number 4. What is the capital city of Finland?
What's crisp does he like?
Once again, I forget that there's a screen here which is controlled on a pad and a screen there which is controlled with a mouse. I tried to use the mouse to control that screen, it doesn't work. I tried to use the pad to control that screen, and that doesn't work. So there we go. Scrolling through the questions. Where are we? Number 5. Question 5. Popular in Finland, a small room or building designed as a place to experience a dry or wet heat session is known as a what? Question 5. Popular in Finland, a small room or building designed as a place to experience a dry or wet heat session is known as a what? Question number 6. The 19th century engineer I'll start for the third time. The 19th century engineer George Stephenson is widely regarded as the father of what? Question number 6. The 19th century engineer George Stephenson is widely regarded as the father of what? Question number 7. The Flying Dutchman was what kind of transport? Question number 7. The Flying Dutchman was what kind of transport? Question number 8. Octopus and squid belong to which rank in the animal kingdom? Octopus and squid. I think there's Nautilus and a few others, but octopus and squid belong to which rank in the animal kingdom? question number 9. What was Elvis Presley's middle name? Elvis Presley, he had a middle name. What was it? It's spelt differently on his gravestone than it is on his birth certificate. Question 9. What was Elvis Presley's middle name? And finally for this round, question number 10. In computing, what does USB stand for? Question number 10. In computing, what does USB stand for? USB. Okay, the next 10 questions, Helen wrote them earlier. I haven't looked at them yet. I believe they're about food. And once again, she's written them 1 to 10, which should be 11 to 20, but never mind. Question number 11. Which day do English people traditionally eat fish and chips? Question 11. Which day do English people traditionally eat fish and chips? Forgot my tea. We haven't long since finished dinner, so a cup of tea before I get a boot of beer. And moving on to question number 12. Which county is famous for its hot pot? So which British county is famous for its hot pot? Some people can't see the quiz for some reason. I've stuck another link onto the Facebook thing and it should work. There was an earlier one which went off and then a new one came on. I don't know if it'd make any difference. Okay, we'll move on. Question number 13. What type of food does the UK spend £4.7 billion on in a year? Question 13. What kind of food does the UK spend £4.7 billion on in a year? Okay, just going to repeat questions 1 and 2 because a couple of people missed them. There has been some strangeness going on with the YouTube signal. Question 1. The royals William and Kate are to embark on a 3-day tour of the UK. What form of transport are they using? Hey, Woody. Okay, and question number 2. Dubbed the Thug Shot Tree, a sheriff's department in the US state of Alabama, has come under fire for a Facebook photo showing a Christmas tree adorned with mugshots of what? Well, that was questions 1 and 2 repeated because a few people missed them. I think the stream was cutting out. So moving back on to question number 14. Which vegetable was first known as Italian asparagus? Question 14. Which vegetable was first known as Italian asparagus? Number 15. Which breakfast item is proudly made in Burton-on-Trent? I didn't write this bit. Question 15. Which breakfast item is proudly made in Burton-on-Trent? I don't think you'd count beer as a breakfast item. Question number 16. Like tea used to be refers to which brand of tea? Question 16. Like tea used to be refers to which brand of tea? It's hot. Question number 17. Which dessert is made from strawberries, meringue, cream, and something I can't pronounce? It looks like coulis, C-O-U-L-I-S. Have a look, what's coulis? It's kind of a fruit puree. So question 17, which dessert is made from strawberries, meringue, cream, and coulis? Coulis is like a puree, kind of fruit puree thing. You probably knew that, but I didn't. Question 18, Battenberg cake is traditionally which 2 colours? That's that square thing going on, doesn't it? 2 different colours. What are the 2 different colours? Question 18, Battenberg cake is traditionally which 2 colours? Moving on to question 19. Which spherical savoury snack has been claimed to have been made or invented by Fortnum and Mason in 1738? Apparently it goes well with a pint in these times. Question 19. Which spherical savoury snack has been claimed to have been invented by Fortnum and Mason in 1738? Whether it's a substantial meal or not, who knows? And finally for this round, which cheese is Wallace's favourite in Wallace and Gromit? So question number 20, what cheese is Wallace's favourite in the animated TV series Wallace and Gromit? I'm guessing we're referring to the wrong trousers because I think it does change later on. Okay, I'm going to have 2 minutes. I'll come back with some answers and we'll do some pictures. We've got a Marmite round based on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which I think is on the telly at the moment. And then a couple of music questions towards the end. If you want to be entered into the prize draw, which is for some pick and mix sweets, let us know, and towards the end I'll give everybody a number and we'll draw out a lucky winner. I shall be back in a mo. Once again, I'm using the mouse to control the wrong screen. Okay, I seem to be back. That connection problem seems to have sorted itself out somehow. And we'll go through these answers, and then we've got some pictures. And if you missed out on a few, then you can quickly jot down your answers as I read them out. Question 1 was general knowledge. The royals William and Kate are to embark on a 3-day tour of the UK. What form of transport are they using? That will be a train. They're using the royal train. If you put train, that's fine. They're using the royal train. Question number 2, dubbed the Thug Shot Tree, a sheriff's department in the US state of Alabama has come under fire over a Facebook photo showing a Christmas tree adorned with mugshots of what? Well, it's criminals, obviously. Criminals, thugs, anything like that. Question number 3, the Christmas tree in London's Trafalgar Square is donated each year since the year 1947 by what country as a show of thanks for support during World War II? Well, the country that donates the Christmas tree to London each year is Norway. Question number 4, what is the capital of Finland? It's Helsinki. Oh, mama. So, question 4, the capital of Finland is Helsinki. Question 5, popular in Finland, a small room or building designed as a place to experience a dry or wet heat session is known as what? It's a sauna, as we call it, or sauna, as they call it. Question 5, it's a sauna. Question number 6, the 19th century engineer George Stephenson is widely regarded as the father of what? That's railways. He was the father of railways. His son Robert Stephenson went on to invent Stephenson's rocket, which is a well-known train if you like them things. Question number 7. The Flying Dutchman was what kind of transport? If you've watched Pirates of the Caribbean, you'll know it's a ship, or a boat if you must. Question number 8. Octopus and squid belong to which rank in the animal kingdom? They are cephalopods. The answer to question number 8, cephalopod, or cephalopods, cephalopoda. It's up to you, I suppose. Question number 9, what was Elvis Presley's middle name? It was Aaron. I think on his birth certificate it is A-R-O-N, on his gravestone it is A-A-R-O-N. Because he preferred it that way or something. And finally for this round, question number 10, in computing, what does USB stand for? It stands for Universal Serial Bus. Hi Marianne. Yeah, we'll do the prize draw numbers a bit later. So I'm on my own again. So question 10, in computing, USB stands for Universal Serial Bus. I'm moving on to these food questions. Question 11, on which day do English people traditionally eat fish and chips? It's a Friday. I think it goes back to Catholics not eating meat on a Friday, but they could eat fish. Question 12, which county is famous for its hot pot? It's Lancashire. You might remember it, Betty's Hot Pot from Coronation Street a while back. Question 13. What type of food does the UK spend 4.7 billion, that's pounds, on in a year? Well, apparently that's ready meals. I don't think I'd have got that, but by a long way. Hi, Matt. Question 14. Which vegetable was first known as Italian asparagus? That was broccoli. Little trees, broccoli. Question 15. Which breakfast item is proudly made in Burton-on-Trent? It's Marmite. It's byproduct of the brewing process. Yeast extract. Question number 16. Like tea used to be refers to which tea or which tea brand? That's Yorkshire tea. Question 17. Which dessert is made from strawberries, meringue, cream and coulis, C-O-U-L-I-S, which is some kind of fruit puree? Well, that's Eton mess. Don't think I've ever had that. Question 18. Battenberg cake is traditionally which two colours? It's yellow and pink. Question 19. Which spherical savoury snack has now... Sorry, I'll start that again. Which spherical savoury snack has been claimed to have been invented by Fortnum and Mason in 1738? Whether it's a substantial meal or not is still being debated, I think, but it was a Scotch egg. Finally, for this round, which cheese is Wallace's favourite in Wallace and Gromit? That's Wensleydale. I hope you did all right on those and you didn't suffer too much with the little glitches we had earlier. We're going to move on to some pictures now. These are all pictures of dogs. It's all I could think of. It's all I could think of. Breeds of dog. All we have to do is decide on the breed of the dog from the picture. Okay, you should be getting some pictures through shortly. Ah, there we go. So picture 1, which is question 21. All we have to do is decide on the breed of the dog. So question 21, or picture 21, what breed of dog is that? Picture number 2, question 22, once again. Bit easier this one. What breed of dog is that? Oh, hello. Found my beer. Picture 2, question 22. What is the breed of dog? Got some spotlight features going on. Bit of a tail there. But what breed is it? Moving on to number 23. Name the breed of the dog. Got big pointy ears. Moving on, picture number 4, question 24. Just give it a pat, couldn't you? What breed of dog is that? I think there was a study recently that's shown that dogs have evolved eyes which appeal to humans. So when a human looks at the dog, they take pity on it, feed it, look after it. Question 24, what is the breed of dog? Question 25, this is a difficult one. It's a rare breed. I think it's appeared in other rounds in the past. What breed of dog is that? If you want a clue, it comes from the same place as London's Christmas tree. So picture 25, picture 5 even, question 25, what is the breed of dog? Moving on, number 26. Once again, what breed of dog is that? Here we can see it looking through a fence. It's not short hair, but it's not long hair. It's somewhere in the middle. Moving on, question 27. Again, could be a little tricky, that one. What is the breed of the dog? Sounds a bit similar to a dragon, I think, this one. Moving on, question 28. Once again, what is the breed of the dog? I think these had a bad reputation at one point. They are quite fearsome looking, I suppose. Picture 8, question 28. What is the breed of the dog?
Yeah.
Question 29, once again, name the breed of the dog. think these are quite small and yappy. Question 29. What breed of dog is that? Finally, question 30. Do I really need to say it? What breed of dog is it? It's nearly got as many whiskers as I have at the moment. Question 30. What is the breed of the dog? Okay. If you want another look at any of those, let us know. I'll always show it you again. We're going to move on to Marmite round now. Today we're basing this round on the TV game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And what I'm going to do is read out 10 questions which are multiple choice. Each of these questions were the £1 million question when somebody has won the £1 million. Obviously there's no audience to ask. You can't, I suppose you could ring someone. Can't really ask me because I've got the answers. So we'll do 50-50. So this next 10 questions, they were all the £1 million question on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I've made them a bit easier by going 50-50. So this will be question number 31. Which British king was married to Eleanor of Aquitaine? Aquitaine. Which British king was married to Eleanor of Aquitaine? Was it A, Henry I, or B, Henry II? The other options which were wrong were Richard I and Henry V. But you've got a choice between two, Henry I and Henry II. For question 31, which British king was married to Eleanor of Aquitaine? Henry I or Henry II? Question number 32. If you planted the seeds of the Quercus Rover, what would grow? Would it be trees or would it be vegetables? Question 32. If you planted the seeds of the Quercus Rover, that's Quercus Robur, what would grow? Trees or vegetables? other options given on the show were flowers and grain, but we've narrowed it down to trees or vegetables. Question number 33. A number 1 followed by 100 zeros is known by what name? A googol or a megatron? And this was for £1 million. A number 1 followed by 100 zeros is known by what name? A googol or a megatron? The other options on there were gigabit and nanomote. Question 34. Which scientific unit is named after an Italian nobleman? Is it an ohm or a volt? The other answers were Pascal and Hertz. Well, you can choose between ohm and volt. Question 34. Which scientific unit is named after an Italian nobleman? The ohm or the volt? I didn't know this when I was writing these, but on the telly at the moment there's a Who Best of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I'm guessing one or more of these might pop up on there too. Moving on to question number 35. Who was the first man to travel into space twice? Was it Vladimir Titov or Grissom? The other two answers were Michael Collins and Yuri Gagarin. We've got a choice between Vladimir Titov and Grissom. Question 35. Who was the first man to travel into space twice? Vladimir Titov or Grissom? Moving on to number 36. Which of these is not one of the American Triple Crown horse races? The Arlington Million or the Belmont Stakes? The other two answers are the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness Stakes. But you can choose between the Arlington Million and the Belmont Stakes. Wouldn't have a clue on this one. Question 36. Which of these is not one of the American Triple Crown horse races? Arlington Million or Belmont Stakes? Question number 37. Which boxer was famous for striking the gong in the introduction to Arthur Rank films? You remember those films? The guy banged a gong at the beginning. Who was it? Was it Bombardier Billy Wells or was it Freddie Mills? The other two answers are Terry Spinks and Don Cockle. Well, you've got a choice between Bombardier Billy Wells and Freddie Mills. Question number 38. Which county cricket side is based at Chester Street? Is it Warwickshire or Durham? Very easy for £1 million question, this one. The other options are Northants and Leicester. But question 38, which county cricket side is based at Chesterley Street? Warwickshire or Durham? Question 39. In 1912, former US President Theodore Roosevelt was a candidate for which political party? Was it the Bull Moose Party or was it the Bulldog Party? The other two options were Bull Elephant and Bull Frog. But you just need to choose between Bull Moose or Bulldog. Question 39. In 1912, former US President Theodore Roosevelt was a candidate for which political party? Bull Moose or Bulldog? Yep, Jay, they're all easy if you know them. To do well, you just have to know a lot of things about a lot of things. Well, it's something like that, he says, isn't it? Finally, for this round, question number 10. Oberon is the satellite of which planet? Is it Mercury or is it Uranus, or Uranus if you prefer? The other options were Neptune and Mars. So question number, not number 10 is it? It's number 40. Oberon is the satellite of which planet? Mercury or Uranus? Uranus. So those were all the £1 million questions on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. We'll see if anybody won £1 million later. Assuming you had your 50-50 left over, that was. Finally today we're going to do, what have we got? Oh, it's some lyrics. Helen wrote these earlier, I haven't seen them yet. We've got 5 questions by the look of it. Yep, I'm going to read you out a couple of lines of lyrics from the songs. It's 2 points per question. You need the name of the song and who it's by. So there's 10 points available, but only 5 questions. Question 41. Everybody know a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Now that doesn't make sense to me and I'm reading it. I'll try it slower. Everybody know a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Even knowing the answer, I still wouldn't have got it. Everybody know a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Question 42. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Question 42. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I need the song title and who it's by, or who sung it at least. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Number 43. I could have been someone. Well, so could anyone. The artist and the song title, or who it's by and what it's called. I could have been someone. Well, so could anyone. Question 44. Next year I could be just as good if you check off my Christmas list. I would totally suck at this round. Question 44. Next year I could be just as good if you could check off my Christmas list. Artist, song title, who did it, what it's called, or what is it called? And finally for tonight, number 45. When you're skating in the park, if the snow cloud makes it dark. It's the guy with the beard dressed as Santa. When you're skating in the park, if the snow cloud makes it dark. Well, that's it for the questions today. Thanks a lot for playing. I'm sure you'll stick around for the answers, which will be up in a minute. And then I'll give you some numbers and we can do a prize draw. So I will be back shortly. Hello. Well, I'm back, but I can't see me. There I am. Excellent. Okay, if you're ready, I'll go through the answers. So, I'm guessing everybody's ready. Right, okay, question number 21. That was an Alaskan Malamute. 21 in the breeds of dog. That was an Alaskan Malamute. Question 22. That's a Dalmatian. I'm sure most people got that one. Question number 23. That's the Doberman. Again, quite easy. Question 24, with its puppy dog eyes, that is Jack Russell. Number 25, that was difficult. It was a Norwegian Lughund. Number 25, a Norwegian Lughund. Well done if anybody got that one. Number 26, that's a Patterdale Terrier. Number 27, that is a Rhodesian Ridgeback. 28 is a Rottweiler. 29, that's a Yorkshire Terrier. And finally, question 30, that's a zoo with no animals, a Shih Tzu. Okay, for this next round, it was based on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and all of the questions were the £1,000,000 question. I don't know if they won on each one or not. Question 31, which British king was married to Eleanor of Aquitaine? You could have had Henry I, Henry II, Richard I, or Henry V. But we did go 50-50. And if you'd have put Henry II, you would have won £1,000,000 because that was the correct answer. Question 32. If you planted the seeds of the Quercus Rover, what would grow? Would it be trees, flowers, vegetables, or grain? Again, we did 50-50, and if you put trees, you would have won the £1,000,000. That was the correct answer. Number 33. A number 1 followed by 100 zeros is known by what name? A googol, a megatron, a gigabit, or a nanomote? Well, if you put googol, that was correct. Question 34. Which scientific unit is named after an Italian nobleman? The options were Pascal, ohm, volt, and hertz. I think we narrowed it down to ohm and volt. And volt was the correct answer. Question 35. Who was the first man to travel into space twice? Vladimir Titov, Michael Collins, Grissom, or Yuri Gagarin? We narrowed it down between Vladimir Titov and Grissom. If you'd have put Grissom, then you would have been right. Number 36. Which of these is not one of the American Triple Crown horse races? The Arlington Million, the Belmont Stakes, the Kentucky Derby, or the Preakness Stakes? If you put the Arlington Millions, you would have been correct. Number 37. Which boxer was famous for striking the gong in the introduction to J. Arthur Rank films? Don't think he does it anymore. You could have chosen Bombardier Billy Wells, Freddie Mills, Terry Spinks, Don Cockle. Bombardier Billy Wells was the right answer. Question 38. Which county cricket side is based at Chesterley Street? Was it Warwickshire, Durham, Northants, or Leicester? Well, the answer was Durham. Question 39. In 1912, former President Theodore Roosevelt was a candidate for which political party? The full choice was the Bull Moose, the Bulldog, the Bull Elephant, or the Bull Frog. We narrowed it down to Bull Moose and Bulldog, and Bull Moose was the correct answer. Finally for that round, question 40. Oberon is the satellite of which planet? The full choice was Mercury, Neptune, Uranus, and Mars. We narrowed it down to Mercury and Uranus is the correct answer. Mercury doesn't have a moon. All right, let's have a look what we're on now. Oops. Oh yeah, it was these music ones, wasn't it? Did anybody win £10 million on that round? Question 41. Everybody know a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Again, there's 2 points in it. One for the artist, one for the song title, or who it's by and what it's called. Well, it was called The Christmas Song, and it was by Nat King Cole. If you got either of those, well done. I wouldn't have got that. Number 42. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. And that was All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. Probably one of the easier ones. Question 43. I could have been someone. Well, so could anyone. Probably one of the most, debatable, overplayed songs. Fairy Tale of New York by the Pogues and Kirsty MacColl. She was killed in a boating accident. Someone says that every Christmas. Did you know Kirsty MacColl was killed in a boating accident? Question 44. Next year I could be just as good if you could check off my Christmas list. That's Santa Baby by Eartha Kitt. And finally, number 45. when you're skating in the park, if the snow cloud makes it dark. That was I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day by Wizard. Okay, if you collate your scores, if you send them in, I can read a few out for you. While you do that, I'll just allocate some numbers to people who are playing. Right, see you in a bit. Okay, so far we've got Kieran, Woody, Mama, Matt, Jenny, Jay, Debbie, Marianne, Bruce, Martin, and Dave. See if I've missed anybody. Oh yeah, we've got John as well. Oh yeah, we've got Nicola playing with Woody as well. Hello. Okay, so we've got Kieran number 1, Woody number 2, Mama number 3, Matt 4, Jenny 5, Jay 6, Debbie 7, Marianne 8, Bruce 9, Martin 10, Dave 11, John 12, and Nicola 13. And let's have a look. When I entered that, it came up with a random dog breed generator as the first answer. Well, it's number 1. There you go. Number 1, that's Kieran. You've won the sweeties. If you don't like sweeties, we'll make a donation to the food bank. Thanks for playing, everybody. I'll read out some scores. Did anybody get £10 million? Matt scored 14. Jay won 1 million. John won 8 million. Mama scored 23. Debbie scored 40. Kieran 35. Debbie scored 10. Woody and Nicola scored 33. Jay scored 20. Kieran says give some sweets to the food bank. We'll do that, no problem. We've got yeah, we can do that. Marianne 28. Batman 10 million. No, that was Debbie. She got 10 out of 10 on the millionaire ones, apparently. She comes up as Batman on my phone. Okay, I think that's all for tonight. Thanks for joining in. And we'll be back on Sunday at the same time on the same channel. And maybe on Wednesday we'll be able to go out for a beer with a Scotch egg. Who knows? Thanks, everyone. Good night.